What's up, guys? Wolf2 back with another video. And today's video, we are gonna take a look at the top kids shows that was aired on PBS. So, coming out on top was Teletubbies. That used to be one of my favorite shows because Teletubbies was not educational, but more like a toddler show for like 1 to 3 year olds, I believe. Yeah, it consists of 4 characters. There's Tinky Winky, the purple, Dipsy, the green, Lava, the yellow, and Toad, the red one. I always liked Toad. He was just so cute. Anyway, we're moving on to the next one. Coming in at number 2 with Arthur. Arthur, always one of my favorites. I saw an episode and I was really pleased. Now, coming in number 3 is Elliot Boots. I had never even saw that show. I never knew. The Big Country Couch, never saw it. Never saw the show at all. Coming in number 5 is Cyber Chase. I saw Cyber Chase like a long time ago, and I have to say, it was really a good show. Martha Speaks, I remember seeing that show like a long time ago. It's a big world. Never saw that show at all. The Synthesized Kid, yes, I remember watching that on TV, and it was educational and definitely a kid show. Where in the world is Cameron Senango? I don't know what that is. George Shrinks, I believe I saw the intro, but I never saw the show. World, I seen that show too many times, and it's annoying to be honest. I really never didn't Thomas the Tank Engine. I saw that show and I used to have cassettes of it, and I never really did it. The Rippies, never saw that show. Never saw that show, to be honest. Naughty, yes, I remember seeing Naughty a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've seen the show, and I thought I did it really well. J the Jet. That was everyone's most favorite. I don't know why. The Wishbone. I never saw that either. The Wishbone is not good at all. And the Wishbone, I don't think it's like a good show for kids because they wouldn't know what Wishbone is. Next one is Mama Bella's Home Movies. Never saw that at all. I don't know what that is. Reading Rainbow, yes. I remember seeing that show. I remember seeing Reading Rainbow every time in school we used to watch that. The Puzzle Palace, I am not 100% sure where that came from. I never saw that. The Cat in the Hat, know a lot about that. Yep, I remember watching that show at my aunt's house all the time. Now, coming at 22 Sesame Street, yes, I remember watching that show. I've been watching that all the time. Don't know why. It just makes me think that Elmo was there. The Electric Company, yes, I remember watching that show like a very long time ago, like a few years ago. I don't know why. Maya and Miguel. I remember watching that show in class. Don't know why. 7 Little Monsters. Okay, I don't know about that show. I never even saw it. It made me go crazy. Wildcrats. Yes, I watched that show on PBS all the time. I used to love that. I used to be the guy in the green. Super Y, yes, I watched that show. And I even watched that till today because, well, I got nothing else better to do before I started my YouTube career. Fetch with Roughman, I watched that show. It was like a fun game show that I loved to watch all the time. Bob the Builder. I seen like 2 episodes of it, and I was not really good with that. I hated that show. World Girl, yes. Yes, I remember that show a long time ago, and I know that. Granny Feet, I never saw that show. And it looks terrible. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys remember Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood from a long time ago, right? Clifford the Big Red Dog, coming in at 33. I remember seeing that, but I never really watched it. Coming in at 34, Dinosaur Train. I used to watch Dinosaur Train a long time ago. Now, at 35, surprise. Sorry guys. Surprisingly, Marty and Friends. I'm not a big fan of Marty at all. Coming at 36, Gerber. Don't know why it was like that. At 37 is Between the Lions. I've never even watched that show. Don't even ask me why it's on this list. Bill Nye the Science Guy. At 38, I used to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy every day in science class. I mean, come on. At 39, Sagwa the Chinese Siamese Cat. Okay, that doesn't make any sense because I never saw that show. At number 40, Angelina Ballerina. Yep, I remember that show. I never watched it back. At 41, Angelina Ballerina, The Next Steps, which is like a special. You know what I'm saying? At 42, Riley Caillou. I hated that show. I hate the theme song. I hate everything about that show. He's just a 4-year-old non-talented crybaby. At 43, The Magic School Bus. I love that show. I always like Carlos. Number 44, Liberty's Kids. I forgot. I think I watched that show like at least once. Kipper. My god, you gotta love Kipper. My favorite character was always Tiger. Don't know why. He just looks so cool. At 46, The Bernstein Bears. The Bernstein Bears was like one of my top 10 favorite of them. Dragon Tales. Yep, at 47, Dragon Tales. It was a good show. I don't know. I cannot remember the last time I ever seen Dragon Tales. Next one, Jackers, The Adventures of Piggly Winks. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like an actual show still. I never saw that. At 49, The Swamp Critters of Lost Lagoon. Okay, I never saw that show, but people have been talking about that show for weeks. At number 50, Kratts Adventures. Yep, it's like a wild Kratts in real life. Kratts Adventures. And I make more of stuff like that, you know. I always love kids shows that actually entertain kids and not trying their hardest to entertain kids. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's all for the PBS shows from the 90s, 2000s. You guys let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you want me to continue this series, and let me know what other channels you want me to do a commentary on, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. So this is Wolfie Tube signing off.